This TV station caught on tape what was a first in Mexico's fight against drugs. A car bomb targeting police detonated in Ciudad Juarez, across the border from El Paso, Texas. At least 3 were killed in what's being viewed as an escalation in Mexico's already raging drug war. U.S. State Department spokesman P.J. Crowley.
Unfortunately, these drug cartels, they have an enormous amount of resources at their disposal. They can buy any kind of capability they want. But we are determined, working with Mexico, to do everything in our power to reduce this violence.
In Washington Tuesday, experts gathered to discuss steps the United States and Mexico should take moving forward. Matt Bennett is vice president of Third Way, a self-described moderate think tank. It hosted the event.
Guns and money are flowing from the United States south and fueling this problem, and drugs are traveling north and fueling the drug problems that we confront in this nation.
It's a mutual responsibility between the U.S. and Mexico. We cannot let Mexico fail.
Congressman Henry Cuellar says tightening the border alone won't do the trick. The U.S. has to help Mexico develop its police force, justice system, and courts. It's hard to catch drug traffickers in Mexico, Cuellar says, and once they're caught,
to get prosecuted, you have less than a 2% chance to be prosecuted.
That's compared to a prosecution rate in the high 90s in the U.S., he says.
Once again, I want to warn everybody, especially in Mexico, you want to come through Maricopa County, we're going to have enough firepower to react to any assaults on our deputy sheriffs.
That's Sheriff Joe Arpaio of Maricopa County in Arizona. Last week, while conducting his 17th immigration sweep, he brought out his big gun, a machine gun. He said his deputies needed it for protection while patrolling desolate areas where drug and immigrant smugglers have been spotted. But Mexico's ambassador to Washington, Arturo Suricon, says guns bought in states like Arizona are fueling the drug trade. He's calling on the U.S. to help plug that flow.
Mexico has very stringent gun control laws. You can't buy a weapon if you walk into a store, as you can in certain parts of this country.
The U.S. has announced it will send 1,200 National Guard troops to the border with Mexico. They'll help keep a lookout for illegal smugglers and border crossers and assist with criminal investigations. Mexico's drug violence has killed nearly 25,000 people since 2006. That's when Mexico's president launched an anti-drug offensive. In Washington, I'm Laurel Bowman for VOA News.